What is up, everybody? Here with another episode of Did These Movies Make the Collection? I got 5 titles I watched here recently and going to go through and say whether or not I'm going to keep them or not and my thoughts on them after watching them. The first one is UFC 170 here with Rousey and McMahon and Cormier versus Kumis. Out of the other 3 UFC pay-per-views I've watched and kept, this is probably the most boring. The Ronda Rousey fight lasted maybe a minute, and same with the Cormier Cummins fight. The undercard wasn't that eventful, so just kind of all in all, just there to be there, I guess you can say. I will keep it just because it's one I don't have, but definitely not the best UFC pay-per-view I've seen. You know, comments down below if there's a UFC pay-per-view I have to look for as far as buying these that I definitely have to have. Would love to hear your input on that. But yep, keeping this one. Next is National Geographic documentary, Egypt Eternal, The Quest for the Lost Tombs. Interesting documentary. Doesn't really go in a lot of the history of Egypt, more just about the tombs, kind of like the Roman documentary that I watched previously. So, I mean, it wasn't the greatest documentary, but it was interesting. Just not exactly what I was expecting. I prefer to hear, like, the history of Egypt personally. But it is what it is. But I'll be keeping this one as well. National Geographic always has really good production value on their documentaries. So, can't complain about that. Then next we have the PBS documentary, The Retirement Gamble. This documentary was phenomenal and very educational. I suggest that everyone should probably be watching this documentary who's close to retirement or just starting in the workforce, just so you can see just how much of your money you're actually losing, as it would shock you. But definitely an interesting watch. I mean, for anyone really. Yeah, I mean, this documentary will definitely widen your eyes to your retirement accounts. Then we have Family Guy, Volume 1, Seasons 1 and 2. I am not a big cartoon person, but I'm going to hold off on whether or not I'm going to keep this one or not, just because it does seem like it might have potential. It's better than South Park. And so, I mean, I hear that some of the later seasons might be better. I'm hoping so. You know, comments down below if I should keep watching this show and if I should keep this or not. Definitely would like to hear your opinions on that. But on the fence on this one. And then lastly, we have the 4th season of Rescue Me. This is a phenomenal show. Seasons just keep getting better and better with this show. This was better than season 3. The characters are really starting to roll now. And they did replace some of the not so interesting characters with more interesting characters, which really got it rolling. And I gotta say, the packaging for this one too, like the texture of the flames here, is awesome on the cover of the DVD as well. I mean, you can't really see it, but yeah, it's awesome. Great show. Worth checking out if you haven't seen it before. I know it's on Hulu if you want to check it out as well. But all in all, you know, keeping 4 of them for sure and on the fence on the 5th one. But so I can't be happy, not be upset with these watches really. Family Guy did surprise me as far as being watchable. But that does it for this video. If you like content like this, please like and subscribe. Your support is much appreciated. I am also over on Letterboxd. The link to that is in the profile description of this channel. Otherwise, until next time, guys.